story, do you really want to go in the air, tell all this about everything, and this, that, the other thing? No, you really want to make it understandable that that person was so hurt, and at the end of the day, you realize, but it was up to you to move on. Otherwise, you stay there. So if you're arguing every single day with someone, you gotta ask yourself, am I arguing? Are they arguing? Or was it a misunderstanding because someone's emotional and that's okay? If you can catch it, then from there you can both heal. You know, my mate and myself, we vowed to each other that we'll always eat together, no matter what. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we never missed a meal yet with each other because we're always working together. Some people can't do that. Some people have to be away from each other. So sometimes you can make something as the weekend is, that's why they had weekends off on the higher jobs, and you spent time with family and you did this and you did that. But now everybody's on their phone, everybody's watching sports, everybody wants to know about Marcy or Diana or this one down the block, and what dress they're wearing and how horrible they looked, and could you believe that this one's this and that.
There are many levels and aspects to really going deeper into why things are happening inside of a life, if it's in an argument or if it's in a disagreement, and then also the healing that needs to take place after, if you are in a situation where you need help. And that is just from the inner strength and the well that comes within for you to be a part of something inside of your own heart that's going to take care of not only you but the people you love. So it's a responsibility that is an everlasting. You are going to need to be healing continuously and taking special effort into self-care, and also reprogramming the mind and reprogramming the heart.
Yes, so just when you look at it, what is the best thing? How can we meet? Sometimes if one's working, the other one isn't working, maybe you can meet them for lunch, maybe you can do different things, maybe you can bring an apple, a snack, sit outside in a park, something that's close, do different things. After work, maybe you can meet each other after work. Maybe you can do different things. Maybe you can go for a walk. There's a lot of things that you can do as mates with each other. And also, if you're parents, don't knock your children's dreams.
Or anyone's for that matter. Dreams are very sacred, and someone could wanted to do something from a child and still want to do it now as an adult, but never went to do it because of something someone else said. So it's also very important that in our relationships we take everything that we've learned from our religion, from our parents, from school even, into how we interact with the people we love the most. And that's when we let people trust, and we trust them, and we understand that on a different level. Maybe some people want to spend the rest of their lives with the people that they choose, and that's something that's beautiful too. So everything needs to be seen as an individual basis, and you can't worry about the gossip that someone else says, because that affects your energy and emotional state when you're listening to the people speaking about how you should be, and then someone said something about this that they didn't say to my face, but I saw it in a text or in a picture, and then it gets the mind and the energy all riled up, where you take it into the relationship And it might not have to do with the person that you're with, but that's just the outlet because of the comfort. And that's the tricky thing with the relationships too, is that you're so connected, and that's assuming you are only intertwined with each other, like monogamous relationships, and you're not intertwining with other lines. See, we can go deeper into that later, but you want to be sure that the energy stays pure with inside of whoever you're, you know, human with. It's a biological thing. So it's also inside that you have to cleanse regularly the energy, but also have a communication between the two where, yeah, everyone is a human. There's going to be different emotions that come up, but how can you get through it together? And then if there is a point where you can't get through it together, that also needs to be expressed in a safe way too.
So the main thing is there's all sorts of signs before this goes traumatic, before it starts to get embedded in you. Most of you are dating each other or go out for a date, get real dressed up. Some women are putting on makeup, doing this, doing that. Some guys are doing that, picking them up in a car. All this big ordeal because each of you want to sleep with each other. And then there's someone that says, oh, I don't want to give it up, but they gave it up a million times someplace else, but now they're trying to act like they're this angel or churchgoer. And then from there you get together and maybe both of you spend the night together. And then you notice something like, after you start having more and more sex, and you start getting together with each other, you start to realize, ugh, I don't like that in that person. They must have been lying. I remember this person didn't eat nothing, and now all of a sudden you can't even take a piece of their food off their plate. Or they're telling you, don't touch my phone. Don't do that. How dare you? How do that? Then my phone's open. Go ahead, go grab it. Go do this. Go do that. If you're hiding, you're going through your tunnel.
And that's taking the hurt that you did experience, and that's because there's a little bit of a guard on the heart. And the whole point of this, before it manifests into something physical, and it can in many ways, it's called dis-ease or cancer. And that is just a fact that it starts emotionally and energetically first. So you want to soften the heart, harden the body where you're strengthened and also you're healthy, and really attune your awareness to the needs of yourself. And that also makes you aware more of the needs of others, where you can naturally fulfill just by being the healer inside of you without a name, because you're continuously healing yourself, your immune system. And you'll notice as you see this, not by an ego, the more positive attitude that you have, the more you're going to be able to heal faster. And we do have a request here. Can I please get a reading about love, interest?
Okay, so the thing is right there, love, interest. If you look at the way it's worded, you can see that there, can I get a reading, please? Okay, that's nice. It's worded nice. How does my love interest currently feel about me? Well, the thing is, you already know how you feel. You got a blank card, and the blank card is to teach you that anything that you're lying about inside yourself or trying to become, you cannot become it unless you let go of it. So you have a little bit of broken things since you've been younger. And there's a little bit to do with dad, mom, a relation. There's a lot of things there. So you do have a blank card, which is amazing. And then from there, you have Kuan Yin, which is the goddess of passion. Now, one of the biggest things, it doesn't matter what religion you are, mantras are very big in your life because it's a constant repetition of something playing. So, a lot of gurus give mantras, and you also have reliever of obstacles, which is Ganesh. So, you have an interest, but you need to really balance out the want of the love.
So, it doesn't matter how the meeting was for this love. What matters most for you, because these cards show that there can be so much love and so much growth when you express truly what you want. You are completely honest, and you'll receive that reciprocated in the other person. And it seems like there's a lot of virtual, but there's strong feelings both ways. So the more open you are with yourself, the more open someone else can be, and the progression of it can be a very good union, but that really just depends on how truthful you are.
Yes, and we're never telling people you're lying or anything else. We just have to be right to the point for you to really rehabilitate what is needed, and that love is always inside you. It never left
Always.
you. If you go to express it or try to describe it, you lose the true meaning of it. It will take you on a wild goose chase. Sometimes it can get sexual, sometimes it could be this, sometimes it could be that. And you got to learn balance inside of it and a way. And your last card is hear no evil. So you want to cleanse yourself and your ears from everything you ever heard, because that's a little effect. Now we have someone else. Um, who's the next one?
Vanessa said hello. Hello.
Vanessa, hello. Vanessa, or anybody else. Are you anybody willing? Because when we're giving the reading, we're all getting healed. And it doesn't matter if you're going through it or not. It actually helps your morphic field clear, which gives you something. So, Vanessa or anybody else, would someone want to go on video, but your video has to be seen on our end in order to invite you? Or you can send us a request. Anybody want to come out? We got a protection card there. There's a lot of things on this line that need a lot of protection. Anybody here wants anything, once you get on video, you help other people heal because they see you, and then you're telling the truth, and that's what we need in life. Anybody else? If not, we're going to continue. If you do not respond, well, that's you, and that's okay, but at one time, you have to face what you're going through. So all of you get master teachers and do, but you move on, and sometimes you're not in a family that grows. So anybody, we're going to ask one more time, is there anybody with us that wants to be seen on camera, or does someone have a question? Because we're going to get going, because we have in another country a seminar out back, and we have something going on, so we're going to get going. Anybody else um, directly there? Anybody else? Oh, we have Austin. Austin wants to go.
Oh, yes, we see it. All right, we're going to add Austin Strickland back to the group. All right, go ahead and accept.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So, what would you say that people don't realize in their relationship with their mate, what is a mate supposed to do for the other mate?
I'd say the biggest thing is to be there for themselves, so that way when it comes time to interact with their mate, they're operating at the highest level that they can operate at, so that they're not causing problems in their relationship. And just understanding that everybody goes through things, and that just because this person's acting this way doesn't mean that that's how they really feel or who they really are.
Wow, yes.
And everybody, but I was just gonna say everybody has things that they went through and experienced growing up and past relationships.
Yes. Yes. And for you saying that, you just opened up your crown. You'll start to see, you're going to start getting giggly maybe afterwards when you hang up. You're going to be like, oh, I feel like I'm 5. I want to go swing on the swings. Maybe you and your wife are going to stop at a park and swing on swings for 2 minutes. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out the next time on the thing. And you got the blue dragon, which is good. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep expressing another high vibration, and powered by love. Thanks for expressing.
Thank you.
Good night, both of you.
All right, guys. So we're here and we're back. And as we turn around and realize we are something, we are deserving, we are ready, and if no one ever told you, you're doing a great job. And if someone doesn't tell you you're doing a great job, get a new friend. If not, go and watch all these videos. Go to attend the seminars. Go to attend whatever you need. That part that you can view, you can view. If you want to get deeper and you really want to get into something, there's a fee. But if you join the group that we have, and you'll see it listed and different things, we give seminars to the group, and usually we tell everybody 10 people, it could be this amount instead of this much money, and we'll give it to the group, give different things, and we'll help everybody grow. We have grounds that we are here using, but we're going worldwide. You don't have to come to see us. It's better than even going on vacation. You can really experience it. You experience the night. And if you notice, the next door neighbor's dogs, even though we got big property, the dogs come up to a part of a fence, they start barking, and then they calm down. So sometimes dogs can feel all that drama and they start barking because everybody has different things and you can't detect. So many blessings, protection, and understand that all of you can reach this part, but it starts off inside of you. And when it starts off inside of you, you can only do what you say you're going to do. If you say you couldn't, well, then that's what you're going to do. Many blessings. We got another seminar we're going to. Come, join. If you need a reading, call. Even if it's the middle of the night, we're not going to answer or something else like that. But sometimes we might, because we're doing something, we're meditating, and we got this special light and it says, answer the phone, they're in need. Not to everybody, but leave a message. Otherwise, we're not going to call you back. It doesn't make any sense. You didn't make the attempt. Many blessings. You can do anything in life. It starts with a smile, then a laugh, and then you play.
Everyone transforms, and any single person can change with love and compassion. And also for yourself, you're changing and transforming every day into the highest. We love you so much. Stay tuned. Take care.